Hello, and welcome to the Film Trivia Game Show, where contestants try to get as many points as possible across five different games that are film related. Today, we have a film enthusiast and a content creator, Lucas Pelizaro, with us today. How are you doing, Lucas?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here, man. Are you ready to take on this challenge?
Not really, but let's do it.
Let's see how you go. I have faith in you. All right, we're gonna start off with the first game for today, and it's going to be the selection. Now, I'll give you a brief
Okay.
explanation of what the selection is. I'll give you 20 answers. You're gonna see it on the screen, and you have to tell me which 10 are the correct ones from those 20. For your category today, I've decided that you have to name me the 10 actors from the list that I provided, the 10 actors slash characters who die in the movie. So
Oh,
they must die on screen, no dream sequences, hallucinations, or off screen death. So it's going to be on screen, they get killed off or they die.
okay.
So do you see the list at the moment? Do you have the list on your?
Yeah, I got the list.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have the list on me as well. So think of it and give me your thought process to it. Like, what are the ones that you know for sure are correct?
Uh, um, Brad Pitt in World War Z definitely dies. No, I mean, I have no idea. Oh my God, you just threw me under the bus here. Cillian Murphy does not die because he dies in the dream, but he doesn't die in real life.
What was that? The first?
Riz Ahmed.
Mm.
Uh, Okay, let's just go through the list. Leonardo DiCaprio in Departed, Robert De Niro in Heat, Sam Rockwell in Green Mile dies, Riz as Ahmed, Riz Ahmed in Nightcrawler definitely dies. Um, Harvey Keitel, I do not remember who that person is. I need photos. I'm like a
Yeah,
visual person.
Harvey
Name,
Keitel is
you gotta. No, no, I'm spacing. From Dusk Until Dawn, I'm gonna say he dies.
Okay.
Michael Fassbender in 300. I don't remember him. Oh, yeah, he definitely dies. Everybody in 300 dies. Everybody dies. Uh,
Okay.
Malcolm McDowell in Clockwork Orange. Let's say he dies. I'm not even counting. I'm just thinking
Yeah,
aloud
sure.
right now.
So nice.
John Goodman.
So
How
far
many
you
deaths
have
have I had?
DiCaprio, De Niro, Fassbender, Riz Ahmed, Sam Rockwell. You thought of Harvey Keitel from Dusk Till Dawn, Malcolm McDowell, A Clockwork Orange. Did you say Brad Pitt as well?
I'm literally going through the list as you sent me.
Ah, okay.
So that way. Okay. How many deaths have I had so far?
So if we count all the names that you said out loud, it was eight. So you have two
I
more to
already
go.
have. Okay. I might take back some. Hold on. John Goodman, Tom Blonde does not die. Josh Brolin in True Grit. Have not seen that movie. No idea. I'm gonna say not die. Jenna Ortega in Axe definitely dies.
I
Brad
like the
Pitt in
thought
World War
process.
Z. Now, question is, does Brad Pitt survive World War Z? Yes, yes, he does because they were talking about a sequel. If they were talking about a sequel, it survives.
Nice thinking.
Uh,
Nice thinking.
Morgan Freeman in Gone Baby Gone does not die. Angelina Jolie in Wanted. Oh, I really like that movie. I don't remember. Does she die? Yes, yes, she dies. Not even sure. Mia Farrow in Rosemary's Baby does not die. Joaquin Phoenix in The Village. No idea what that movie is. Does not die. Denzel Washington in Training Day. I think he dies. I believe he dies. Dwayne Johnson and the other guy does not die. Cillian Murphy in Inception does not die. I think I gave you way more deaths than you asked me, but
Okay.
I'm sticking to those deaths.
Okay, you're sticking with DiCaprio, De Niro, Jenna Ortega, Michael Fassbender, Riz Ahmed, Angelina Jolie, Sam Rockwell, Malcolm McDowell, and Harvey Keitel.
How many are those?
That's 10, I think. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait. That's 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 9. So you have one more.
I got one more death. Um, let's say Dwayne Johnson and the other guy.
Okay. Okay, fair
No,
enough.
I have no
Um,
idea.
let's go through the correct answers. Let me tell you,
We
that is a very good result from now on because
Yeah,
you've got 8 correct.
really? That is
8.
impressive. That is so much guessing.
8. 8 out of
I'm
10.
I'll tell you that
Wow.
I'm way luckier than I am knowledgeable. So that's
Uh,
how I
let me
roll.
let me tell you, your thought process was great with World War Z because when you said Brad Pitt, I'm like, oh no, this is gonna go downwards. But you backed off at the last minute. Congrats. Um,
Yeah,
well,
I
the
remember of him like I remember him on top of the mountain of zombies, and I'm like, I
nah, it
believe
doesn't.
there's like a helicopter that comes down and takes him,
Okay, yeah,
or
that's
something like
fair
that. It's
enough.
like, oh no, he finds the cure. He finds the cure. That's why there's no. Yeah, okay,
Yep,
good.
exactly. Okay, let me tell you the correct answers first, and then we'll go to the two incorrect ones. DiCaprio obviously gets shot in The Departed in the elevator, as we can remember. Robert De Niro dies holding Al Pacino's hand in Heat. Um, Jenna Ortega dies in X. Um, Dwayne Johnson dies in The Other Guys. Michael
Oh,
Fassbender in 300 dies. Riz Ahmed dies in Nightcrawler. Angelina Jolie dies in Wanted. Sam Rockwell dies in The Green Mile. Now, I don't remember if you said Denzel or not, because I can give you the 9 points there.
Denzel. I said he dies.
You said he dies. Okay, I'll give you 9 points because I specifically heard I think that you said Denzel dies, so I'm gonna give you 9 points there. Um, the two incorrect ones that you mentioned, which are they didn't die, was Harvey Keitel in From Dusk Till Dawn. He survives at the end, and Malcolm McDowell doesn't die in A Clockwork Orange. But I think you mentioned Denzel before one of those two, so definitely there's
Hmm.
a 9 point there, and that's clearly a great, great result in this category, in this level. So you're starting off pretty strong. Let's see how you go in the next level. All right, we are going to the next level, which is called Guess the Movie by one actor at a time. Now, this is fairly easy. I'm gonna give you an actor, let's say Emma Stone, our actress, and you have to guess what movie I'm thinking of. But the catch is, it's a miracle if you can find out what I'm thinking about. So if you guess it from the first go, you'll get 5 points. Otherwise, if you get the incorrect film, I'll give you another actor, and then you can guess another movie. And then it goes on until the fifth guess. Well, if the fifth guess is incorrect, you'll get 0 points, which we want to avoid. So, are you ready?
Are you gonna give me any visuals, or do I just have to know what the actor? 'Cause I'm like really bad at names, so
You
we're
would
struggling here. We're
look,
struggling hard.
I have a feeling that you would know this. Okay,
I'm just not a very confident person.
there is two films. Okay, we're gonna go with the first one now. You can get maximum 10 points from this level if you can guess it miraculously twice. Okay, so let's bear with me. The first actor for the first movie is Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, Baby Driver,
That's 5 points. I'm not even kidding.
brother. You see right here. You see right here.
I see that. Yeah. I fell in the
There is no
trap.
question.
I
There
fell
is
in the trap.
you, there's no
Wow.
playing with me.
What is
Baby
this? You're
Driver is
already
what's up.
breaking records. 5 points there. That's the maximum. And wow. Like if you guess the second one as well, that's 10 points. And I don't think anyone could reach that level. But we'll see. Congrats on that one. That's a big win. The second film, Michelle Williams.
Michelle Williams. Oh, hold on. Michelle Williams. Venom?
It's not Venom.
Not
The
Venom.
second actor that I would give you is Ben Kingsley.
May I am a real struggle. I am a real
Look,
struggle.
the 5 points there is already good. So you can have
Yeah, I'm just
you
gonna
can have
take
the
the
time
five
of your
points.
life here.
Okay, Michelle Williams.
And Ben Kingsley together. Think about what movies they appeared together.
Brokeback Mountain.
It's not Brokeback Mountain, but that's a good guess. The
But
third
okay,
actor is Mark Ruffalo.
okay. Mark Ruffalo, and I had no idea what they've been in together.
You
Um,
know, you definitely know. Just think about it.
Spotlight.
No, it's not Spotlight.
Okay,
Um, okay, I'll give you the fourth actor, and I think this would be the decider.
biggest.
Leonardo
Okay.
DiCaprio.
Oh, hold on. Is it Shutter Island?
It is Shadow Island.
Girl.
2 points.
You okay? You can't do me like this. You can't go with like you gotta go Tom Cruise, and then I'll know movies. But like
That's
you just give me some. I
where the
don't know
trick
acting.
the trick
I
is to
like
give you the tough ones first and then the easy ones later.
yes,
Um,
indeed.
but look, 7 points. That's still a great
I'll take it.
result from this.
I'll take it. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Baby Driver always in the win.
Baby
You know, Baby
Driver,
Driver.
come on, what a pull. Jamie Foxx has
That's
a lot of films
and Baby Driver is my favorite film of all time.
of all
So
time. That's crazy. I love it actually. I
I
saw
had
it.
to go Baby Driver just for the sake of just for the love of the game.
Well, you went with it and you got it correctly. So, congrats. Your favorite film saved you.
He always does.
All right. Great result here as well. Let's get into the next level. Now we come to the third level, which is called the order. Very simple. I'm gonna give you 7 items or subjects, and you're gonna rank them by the category. Are you ready?
Sure.
Lucky again. All right. This is a bit tough. I'm not gonna lie. It's ranking the best picture Oscar nominees based on their runtime. And it's going to be from shortest to longest. So your first answer is going to be the shortest film,
Mm-hmm.
and the last answer is going to be the longest film. So, The Irishman,
Mm-hmm.
Oppenheimer,
Mm-hmm.
Titanic,
And
The
I'm
Brutalist,
yeah.
The Pianist, The Godfather Part 2, and
Yep.
Lawrence of Arabia. All right.
Okay, so these are all incredibly long movies.
That's that's what I thought as well when I created the question. So
Okay.
let me know what your thought process is. How are you thinking right now?
There are movies here that I'm like certain are like in the 4 hour mark. So I'm assuming they go up. Because I'll say the lowest running time here is probably still 3 hours. It's either The Brutalist, The Irishman, or Lawrence of Arabia. Those are like the longest movies ever made. Those movies are ridiculously long. But I don't think of Arabia is longer than The Brutalist. Maybe The Irishman. The Irishman is like ridiculously long. It's like season one of The Irishman. Titanic is not like it's long, but it's not like even though weird. Can you messing me up here? This is really gonna. Okay, so it's gonna swing. Just gonna swing it. We're gonna. Okay, so from lowest to highest.
Let's go.
So
Lowest.
okay, lowest it I think is The Godfather Part Two because I know that movie is just over 3 hours. Like it's 3 hours and a little bit, and all these films are over 3 hours. So I'm assuming The Godfather Part Two is probably like a long film, but compared to all the other ones, not there. And then I would go Titanic because I know it's a long film, but I don't think we're like way past the 3 hour mark. And we're gonna go Oppenheimer, which again, and I might be wrong there with Oppenheimer and Titanic, but I think they're similar. So I'm just guessing Oppenheimer is slightly longer. And then The Pianist. I have no idea. Pianist, I honestly, I don't think I've seen it, but you know. But then we go into our top three, and this is where like things are getting messy. I'm gonna go Lawrence of Arabia in third, The Brutalist in second, and The Irishman in first. Just because Marty Scorsese does not know how to end a movie, therefore he just goes on forever.
You said first The Godfather Part 2.
Yeah, in seven, yeah, as the least longest movie, still a long movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the first shortest. Um, the first shortest film on this list was actually The Pianist,
See,
149 minutes, not even the
I knew
3 hour mark. So
I knew
that
that was
was the
gonna mess
first
me up.
one. And the second one, you said Titanic. I mean, you could have changed Oppenheimer with Titanic and it could have worked because Titanic is number three, Oppenheimer is number two. And you said vice versa. You said Oppenheimer third, Titanic. Sorry, Oppenheimer second, Titanic third. So that you lose points there as well.
Okay,
And
did I get any right? That is
yes, yes, you
okay.
got one right, and I'm coming to that. The Godfather, obviously, The Godfather Part Two is obviously number four. Um, The Irishman is number five. Brutalist is longer than The Irishman, which you got there because you said the sixth as The Brutalist. 215 minutes. Lawrence of Arabia is the longest movie,
Oh
222 minutes. Yeah.
God. It did take me like a week to watch that movie, so it makes up.
Well, look, it's better than a zero. You got a point there. But yeah, again, let's not lose hope. You still have two levels to go. And you started with the high points, so let's see how you go with the next level. And we go for the fourth round now, which is it's going great so far for Lucas. And I think this question is going to be a fun question to answer. We're going to play Tenable. Now, Tenable is I'll give you a category, and you simply have to give me the 10 correct answers from that category. Ready?
That was good.
All right. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Letterboxd, but I want you to
Yeah.
name me the 10 most popular films on Letterboxd as of today.
And do I just say what the movies are?
That's where the catch is. You have three strikes, and you have to guess the confident answers first because you don't want to lose points.
Cool.
There are
Okay.
10 answers here available. Um, and it's as of moment, so it changes. But
Yeah.
at this point in time, those are the 10.
Inception?
Inception is not there.
Oh no, it's not Inception.
Yeah.
Interstellar.
Interstellar is there. It's number one.
Uh, Dune?
Dune is not there.
What, how is that even possible? It's
Yeah.
impossible. Well, what
Okay.
else?
I'll give you a couple of clues. Um, one of them is an international film, and it has
Oh,
been talked about a lot.
Parasite.
Yep, Parasite is there.
Parasite is there. Okay, along the lines of Parasite. What would I- Barbie.
Barbie is correct. It's the third one on the list. That is such a good
Uh,
shot in the dark.
Barbie's there. If Barbie's there, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer
Letterboxd
isn't
people.
Oppenheimer isn't there, no.
The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight isn't there, surprisingly.
What are
Yeah.
these people talking about if not the Dark Knight?
Look, one film is pretty recent. It's a 2025 release. Vampires.
Oh, Sinners.
Yeah,
Okay, this is it. This is okay. Okay, I strike out. This is
it's all right. Okay. I'll give you one more chance to guess one of the other six.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction is there. And now I'll give you one more strike, and with 5 points, maybe you can go through the next
Tarantino.
round.
Gladiator.
Nah, Gladiator isn't there, but you went halfway. That's
Yeah, but
still
I
that's still
this
commendable. Um, I'll tell you what are the other five were. One of them was Fight Club.
makes sense.
The other one was La La Land.
Surprising.
Yeah, Whiplash,
Makes sense.
Everything Everywhere All at Once,
Makes
and The
sense.
Truman Show, which was
Oh,
pretty surprising to me that it was on the list actually. All right, now we have one more round left, and that is going to be the 1 minute trivia, and you'll all be done, and we'll count the points and see how you go. And finally, we have reached our fifth round, which is 1 minute trivia. Now, Lucas, this is very simple. I'm gonna give you as many questions as possible in that time frame, in the 1 minute frame, and you have to answer correctly. Now,
okay.
if you don't know the answer, just say pass or answer it incorrectly. I'll just move on to the next question. I'll say incorrect and I'll move on.
Go.
Very simple. Be time wary. If you really can't think of the answer, just say pass because what we need is we have to get as many correct as possible.
Go.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Three, two, one. What kind of creature is on the back of Ryan Gosling's silk jacket in Drive?
Dragon.
It was a scorpion.
Ah,
In The Princess Bride, what line does Inigo Montoya say repeatedly to Count Rugen?
no idea.
Okay. Um, which highly acclaimed Richard Linklater drama was filmed over and produced over 12 years? It took 12 years to make.
Oh, Boyhood.
That's correct. In National Treasure, what did Nicolas Cage character wanted to steal?
Map.
The Declaration of Independence. What is the last line Dorothy says before fading out in The Wizard of Oz?
Uh, I'm glad I'm home. Uh, it's so good to be home.
I'll give you that one. There is no place like home.
There's no place like
What is the first foreign language movie to win the Oscar for Best Picture?
Paradise, Parasite.
That is correct. And time. But on the time, I had a question, so I'll give it to you. In The Deer Hunter, while imprisoned, what deadly game does Mike, Steven, and Nick play with the Viet Cong?
No idea. Don't have it.
Just guess a game, guess a dangerous game.
Dangerous game. Russia roulette.
That is correct. That is
That's
correct.
that is crazy.
That is correct. Wow. Okay. How many did you get on that one? I think that you got four. You got four. You got Boyhood, you got Parasite, you got There's No Place Like Home, and you got Russian Roulette. So congrats. Four. All right. Lucas, in your opinion, what was the total amount that you got?
Oh, dude, now you're just questioning my math. I don't know, like 24?
You're very, very close. 26.
Okay.
26 is a very good number to, get. And I think what surprised me the most was the first round, which was the selection. Oh my God, you killed that one. 9 out of 10 you got right. Basically, you remember who got killed in movies. So
I
kudos
guessed.
to you on that.
I guessed that who got killed in the movie.
Yeah. Well, still pretty good result there. The selection is a hard level. Um, I think the order got a bit hard for you. And it was so close, like the margin was so close. You could have just shifted the two and you could have gone better result. Um, what else was there? The actor at a time, oh my God, that blew my mind. I'm sorry, but Baby Driver, that was such a clutch answer. Um, that's why you got that 7 points, and it's fairly like well deserved. So yeah, again, thanks for your participation in this. I really, really appreciate it. I think that you were a fabulous guest. I enjoyed having you here, and the games were great with you. Yeah, thanks for everything, man.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
And we'll see you on the next one, on the next episode. Peace, everybody.